Thank you. End of the 2025 season. Anyway, hi guys. Get ready with me for the new year. And some, what comes to mind is past deliberation. I'm just going with it. Words come in my mind. I'll say them. But I wanted to talk about with this past year, things I've learned, things I want to share. So like this will probably be a long video, or I'll like edit it at some point. But it's 10:55, like on New Year's Eve. So December 31st, 2025, going into 2026. Congratulations. A big thing I'm starting to relearn this year, because I think sometimes learning is just relearning what you already know because you are consciousness. But I wanted to kind of talk about the fact of not doing things, like I'm just going to touch on a few key points. Not doing things for other people. And hear me out when I say this. So in the way of, with your job or what you're bringing to the world, what is it that you want to bring to the world, or what is it that you want to do for the world? You know, I think we get so caught up from a young age with all the programming, and I was fortunate that I had some programming that broke the system, right? And I was able to see past things. It's like a little superpower of mine. I just realized I probably look like the Joker saying that. But anyway, I can kind of see past certain perspectives, or I can see different things. And a big thing for this year was about realizing, are you choosing these things in your life for you? Or because society and your parents and your teachers and everybody else told you that's what you should do? Or if you have this one singular interest, that's what you should do. See, now me, I feel like I'm a very multifaceted person. I can't stay in the box. I feel that I put so much pressure on myself to be like everybody else, and the universe just keep beating me into the ground and saying, be yourself. Be yourself. Be the weird one. Be the person with the innovative idea, because guess what? You're there for a reason. You are there to provide insight, help, advice, or even just step in and show people to teach them what you know. Your set of particular circumstances are for you, and they are yours and yours alone. 344, as I say that. Angel number, look it up. You don't have to. I'm not actually telling you to, but if you want to, go ahead. I remember being 11, 12, and it's like right in that dark period of like where you're about to get all the hormones hitting you, and I don't think I handle that well. Human experiences are something else. But on real talk, because of the fact that I have been through so many stages in my life from such a young age, I feel that I chose to come here and I did all this stuff because I'm getting that out of the way. I'm not going to be 50, 60 years old losing my dad and having a horrible time. No, that happened before I turned 18. And I'm, in a way, very grateful for it. Not because I wanted my dad to pass or anything. That just sounds sadistic. But because I got to learn more about myself, or I got to face heartache and trials, and but also find empathy and learn things that people don't learn until later in life. And because they don't learn it until later in life, nobody prepares them for it. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at, where with becoming Meower, I feel that through becoming Meower, I show that lantern light. I become that eternal flame. I feel that I have finally pinpointed the goddess that I work with, and it is Brigid, a Celtic Irish goddess. She also was like turned into like Catholic or something like that, but I follow more so the Celtic part of it. And the eternal flame, though, I keep my flame even if it becomes submerged and teeny tiny and can't grow for a while. I am the fire of life. Like, I connect with that fire of life and that soul fire energy. And like, in a world like this, you just can't connect with that part of yourself very often, because this world tries to program it out of you and tries to change you. 633, as I say that angel number, look it up. You, like, this world tries to program the independence out of you, the creativity out of you. And it's because you're easier to control that way. And I'm not trying to make some huge conspiracy theory. I'm just saying that people who may have hurt you convinced you that your gifts or who you are isn't enough, that it's not good enough, that you being you, existing, is not enough. And that's why then we're forced to do the things that we don't want to do. But you don't have to keep living that way. 722, as I say that. You do not have to keep living that way. When I tell you, the moment you acknowledge it, you have a choice. And you might push it off and say, no, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready right now. Not the time. And you have to ask yourself, though, and this is with the coming new year, although spiritually it's not the new year, it's the calendar new year, and that still holds a lot of significance and spiritual and symbolism. And you have to ask yourself, coming into this new year, a few different things. Are you doing this for you? Why are you doing this? Are you passionate about it? Do you like doing it? Or are you doing it because you were told to? Are you doing it because you're afraid to be your true self? That you're afraid that if you're going to show that little 5, 10, 15-year-old you, that you're going to be judged by society. That they're going to basically treat you how you were treated. And in a way, that has to be a little longer. 1 second. But in a way, you're not entirely wrong, but at the same time, you're not right either. 8:55, as I say that, you were tested because you were being prepared. You went through all of this stuff because your unique perspective will help you help people. 9/11, as I say that. And when you can break free of your own programming, because you programmed it just because it was around you. Nobody forced it on you. It was your programming that you saw because it's all you had access to. And 9:33, sorry, as I say that, but although I said 8, that in itself might be a sign. It's just, we're gonna have to do another video, but you got this, guys.